Mason Rich has been a member of the LA Band for 4 years. Mason is the son of Noel Rich and Shannon Rich of Livingston. Now we will recognize our cheerleader senior members. Samantha Williams has been an LA cheerleader for 1 year. Samantha is the daughter of Mike and Jamie Williams of Livingston. Emily Hill has been on the LA dance team for 4 years. Emily is the daughter of Danny and Nancy Hill of Monroe. Lexi Davis has been on the LA dance team for 3 years. Lexi is the daughter of Bill and Amy Davis of Allens. Savannah Smith has been on the LA dance team for 2 years. Savannah is the daughter of William and April Smith for two. We will now recognize the football seniors. Daniel Bilberry has been on the LA football team for 1 year. Daniel is the son of Tony and Regina Bilberry of Livingston. Will Brown has been on the LA football team for 4 years. Will is the son of Jason and Connie Brown of Livingston. Brody Coffey has been on the LA football team for 4 years. Brody is the son of Kevin and Angela Coffey of Hillham. Trey Coleman has been on the LA football team for 3 years. Trey is the son of Whitney Coleman and of Livingston and Rachel Ramsey of Hillham. Jordan Ficklin has been on the LA football team for 4 years. Jordan is the son of Eric and Erica of Livingston. John Goss has been a member of the LA football team for 4 years. John is the son of Scott and Sheila Goss of Livingston. Nathan Hargis has been on the LA football team for 4 years. Nathan is the son of Tim and Diane Coffey of Hillham. John Hill has been on the LA football team for 4 years. John is the son of Danny and Nancy Hill of Alpine. Gage Hoffman has been on the LA football team for 4 years. Gage is the son of Mike Hoffman of Hillham and Cherish Hoffman of Monroe. Kason Lawrence has been on the LA football team for 1 year. Kason is the son of Kevin and Jennifer Dishman of Hillham. Carson Parrott has been on the LA football team for 4 years. Carson is the son of Brian and Michelle Parrott of Monroe. Adam Richards has been on the LA football team for 2 years. Adam is the son of Brian Richards of Rickman and Deborah Langford of Rickman. Elijah Robinson has been on the LA football team for 4 years. Elijah is the son of Clinton and Denise Robinson of Livingston. Seth Smith has been on the LA football team for 4 years. Seth is the son of John and Wendy Smith of Livingston. Tripp Sadler has been on the LA football team for 1 year. Tripp is the son of David and Melody Sadler of Livingston. Braden Story has been on the LA football team for 4 years. Braden is the son of Jonathan and Cindy Story of Livingston and Diana Story of Livingston. Dylan Watson has been on the LA football team for 3 years. Dylan is the son of Scott and Renee Watson of Rickman.
I'm trying to hurry so I can get out of your way.
Dylan York has been a member of the LA football team for 1 year. Dylan is the son of Darren and Angel York of Rickman. There are two football players that are not present with us tonight. Sujal Patel has been on the LA football team for 3 years. Sujal is the son of Suresh and Yusha Patel of Livingston. Colin Wassel has been on the LA football team for 3 years. Colin is the son of Kurt and Autumn Wassel of Rickman. Coaches will now acknowledge their senior players and parents.
and your Livingston Academy Wildcats. At this time, we ask that everyone please rise, if you are able, for the prayer and remain standing for the raising of the American flag by members of the Overton County Honor Guard and the playing of the national anthem by the Spirit of the Wildcats Marching Band.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so honored to be able to gather together tonight. We're thankful for this beautiful weather. We're thankful for all the many players, the coaches, the parents, and all the spectators and referees. We pray that you'll be with them and help them to have good sportsmanship on and off the field. Be with us as spectators to cheer everybody on and watch over us in everything that we do. Pray that you will always use us in your service, and it's through your Son's name that we pray. Amen.
They're going to do
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Livingston Academy's Tom Davis Memorial Stadium, where tonight the Livingston Academy Wildcats football team will close out the 2023 regular season tonight against an old rival, the White County Warriors, coming here to Livingston to close out this season against the Wildcats. And the last night of the season, there's still a whole lot of region implications in games going on tonight. Upperman is playing against DeKalb County tonight. Now, if DeKalb was to upset Upperman has locked up first place. They're going to be the number one seed out of Region 4, 4A with their 5-0 record. They have beaten everyone in the district that has the one loss. They have beaten Macon County and Stone Memorial. So either way, Upperman's going to have the tiebreaker against them. So Upperman will be the number one seed coming out of Region 4, 4A. Macon County and Stone play tonight. That would be for second place. The winner of that one will be in second place. We'll get a home game in the opening round of the TSSAA football playoffs. Now, the loser of that one will drop into a tie with DeKalb County, so there could be tiebreakers there. And as I started to say, if DeKalb County could upset Upperman and get the two losses, they could have a chance to move up in the standings. It would depend on tiebreakers. Livingston Academy and White County, both these teams come in at 1-4 in Region 4, 4A play. Cumberland County is through with their region season. They are 0-6. They finish 0-6 in the region and are 2-7 overall in this 2023 football season. Again, Upperman 9-0. The Bees trying to finish the season undefeated tonight at home against DeKalb County. They would be a heavy favorite against DeKalb, who comes into that game 5-4. DeKalb County 3-2 in the region. The number one seeds we said Upperman 5-0. Macon County and Stone are tied for second place. They'll play tonight to break that tie, as Macon County and Stone are both 4-1. DeKalb County in the number 4 spot right now at 3-2. Livingston and White County tied for fifth at 1-4, and Cumberland County at 0-6 in the 2023 season to close out the season here tonight at Livingston Academy. Happy to have you with us on our Puckett's Furniture Football Friday nights from here at Livingston Academy as we get ready for this final game. Livingston Academy and White County getting ready to play as the Wildcats hosting the Warriors. Livingston coached by Matt Hauser in his first year here at Livingston Academy. They are 3-6 overall, as we said, 1-4 in Region 4, 4A play. White County coached by former Livingston Academy coach, former Livingston Academy player in Curtis Beatty. Coach Beatty in his first year down in Sparta as the head coach of the Warriors of White County High School. They are 4-5 overall. He's got a chance to even up his record for the regular season, get them into a bowl game with a win if they should choose to do so. Livingston celebrating senior night, as you saw prior to the start of our game broadcast here. The seniors recognized for the band, the cheerleaders, the dance team, and the football players and managers here tonight for Livingston Academy. Captains for the Wildcats out there getting ready to go out to the center of the field. Number 1, Carson Parrott. Number 6, Brody Coffey. And number 71, John Geist. The captains for the Wildcats of Livingston Academy and head coach Matt Hauser. We'll take this break. We'll come back to Livingston in just a moment.
Hello, friends. I'm LG Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit my money museum. It's in the back of Puckett's Furniture. I've got
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suite? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress.
County, number 3, Trip Pinion. Number 11, Peyton Simpson. Number 16, Owen Adams. And number 77, Damon Conley, the captains for the Warriors of White County High School, dressed in the white, the maroon numbers, the gray trim on the football uniforms for White County, as Livingston dressed in the blue, the white numbers, the white trim on the football uniforms, as the captains prepare for the coin toss, as White County will get to call the coin toss, and they will see Livingston win the coin toss. Wildcats have deferred to the second half. White County will receive to start tonight's game, so the Warriors will be on offense for the first time, for the first possession of this football game, as expect a heavy dose of Trip Pinion tonight from the White County Warriors, as they rely on him probably 60-70% of the time to move the football. Actually, White County did win the toss and chose to receive, so the Warriors won't go on offense to start tonight's game. We wait for the Wildcats to come out on this senior night. Big win last week for Livingston, 19-7 up in Crossville at Cumberland County. First time in a long time they've had a road region win for the Wildcats, and they go up there and they have a great first half to set the tone early and end up winning over Cumberland County 19-7, as the Wildcats saw Brody Coffey run for almost 100 yards, threw for over 100 yards, and the Wildcats get the win 19-7 over Cumberland County as they prepare to come out for the first time in this 2023 season. Seems like it's been a long time since we talked about that long losing streak that these seniors have been able to break for Livingston Academy. Now just looking to step forward and try to close out this season with the back-to-back region wins if they get the win tonight against White County, to try to knock off the Warriors here tonight as Livingston comes onto the field for the first time. Happy to have you with us here on Puckett's Furniture Livingston Academy Football Friday nights as we get ready for this last football Friday night of the season as the Wildcats get ready to take on the Warriors of White County High School. If you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Help us grow our channel there. If you're watching us on Facebook, give us a follow on our Facebook page. Share our videos. Let other people know that you enjoy watching us here on Facebook as we get ready for this final Friday night, Week 11 in the 2023 football season. If you'd have told me back in August when it was about 90 degrees and we were starting these games, well, it never really was that hot this season. Been some perfect games this year for football, and tonight it's Week 10. It's October the 27th, and it's 75 degrees as we get ready to start off. Who would have thunk it, as the old saying goes, but we'll take it, be very happy with it, as the weather this season has been perfect for Livingston Academy. As Livingston to kick off with Dylan Watson coming out to kick for the Wildcats, as they'll be defending the goal to our left, the scoreboard end. White County going to be moving that way as the Wildcats get ready to kick off. White County going to drop deep to receive the kick. Number 1 back there, Darvin Richmond, and number 11, Peyton Simpson, the return men for the Warriors. Also back on this near side is number 2. That is Xavier Gamblin for White County, as Watson to kick off for the Wildcats as he has it teed up on the 40 on a perfect night for high school football here in Livingston, as a huge crowd from White County, big crowd from Livingston coming out tonight as the Warriors have packed that far side. And Watson hits this one a little shorter than usual. It'll be received by Simpson at the 4. Simpson to the 15, to the 20, cuts it inside, bounces off a tackle, but going to be brought down by that man just reaching up and holding on for the Wildcats. I think it was John Geist along with Trey Coleman there on the stop. So White County will have the first possession to start this game as the Warriors come out with the maroon helmets with that S on the side. The quarterback for White County is number 16 for the Warriors. That is Owen Adams for White County as he will lead the Warriors to the line of scrimmage. They're going to line up. Actually, he's going to be a wide receiver. Pinion going to line up at the quarterback spot for White County. He's joined in the backfield by number 5. That is Demarius Dowell. And number 7 back there for the Warriors. That is Isaiah Kelso for White County in the backfield as we get ready for this first play from scrimmage as Pinion calling the offensive sets. He'll take the snap. He'll hand off to Dowell. Dowell bounces outside, tries to break free, but can't get away from Carson Parrott as Demarius Dowell with the first carry of the game. Going to pick up about 4 for the Warriors on a good play from scrimmage for White County, but Carson Parrott there to wrap him up quickly for the Wildcats and set up a 2nd and 6 now for the Warriors. They'll scrimmage from the hash mark on the left side here at the 27-yard line. They'll hand off to Dowell again, trying that same spot. Going to be a short gain here for Demarius Dowell before he's wrapped up by the Wildcats in there, making the stop for Livingston. Adam Richards and John Hill leading the way. Gain of a yard on the play for Dowell to set up a 3rd down now, 3rd and 5 for the Warriors. As they're going to change up some personnel now as Pinion going to have a running back join him in the backfield as that is number 15 coming in. That is Cole Sims checking in for the Warriors. Sims to the left of Pinion. He'll fake the handoff to him. They'll run the option. Dowell will take it across the 30 to the 33, wrapped up quickly there by Carson Parrott, but he will get enough for the first down, up moving it up to the 24. He needed 5. He got 6. And it will be the first down of the night. Carson Parrott making the tackle on the edge there for Livingston. But it will move the chains, and it will set up a 1st and 10 for the Warriors at their own 34-yard line. Pinion with only Dowell in the backfield now as they split out 3 wide receivers. Pinion, a little bubble screen on the far side. That's caught. Breaks one tackle, but can't get away from Gage Hoffman. Over on the far side is the wide receiver making the catch. That's number 4 with the reception. That is Gage Stevenson, and Gage Hoffman there to wrap him up for the Wildcats, but not before a gain of 4 on the play for Stevenson to set up a 2nd down and 6. Little tempo now by the Wildcats. They'll hand off to by the Warriors. They'll hand off to Dowell, and Dowell will be close to another 1st down before Seth Smith wraps him up after a gain of 5 as the Warriors go hurry up, and they'll stay in it now after a 3rd and 1, or for a 3rd and 1, after a gain of 5 on 2nd down. Officials stepping in. Coach Beatty over there wondering if they have the 1st down as the official's going to look at it, and they're going to take time to measure here to see if it's a 1st down, as it's middle of the field, looks like a little bit short of the 34. That looks like the chain over there on the far side is on the 34-yard line. It's going to be close as they'll bring the chains in from the far side to measure as they will mark it down, and they'll move the chains in to see if he picked up the 1st down. It's going to be very close, but I think it's going to be about half a football short of the 1st down as they spot down the marker there on the 35-yard line. Be a lot closer than it looked initially as they'll stretch the chain now. And a quarter of a football. It wasn't actually maybe 2 or 3 inches short of the 1st down. So it's going to be 3rd and inches for the White County Warriors. So well worth the ask there by Coach Beatty for White County. And it'll be 3rd down and inches now for the Warriors as they'll be just short of the 34-yard line. It looked like that from over here, but sometimes we're at an angle and you can't really tell where the nose of the football is. But it's 3rd and inches now for White County as they try to move the chains once again on this opening drive of the first quarter. Pinion in the backfield along with Demarius Dowell. Dowell to the left of him. He hasn't been on that side yet. They'll hand off. No, Pinion will keep it. Pinion bounces outside to the 50, to the 40, to the 35, and pushed out of bounds at the 36-yard line will be Trip Pinion after a good gain by him as he'll take it from the 43. I think I said the 34, from the 44 up to the 25-yard line. So a 31-yard run for Trip Pinion on his first carry of the night. Carson Parrott, another tackle for Livingston. That's another first down for White County. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. They'll fake the Dowell. Pinion's got a man going across the middle. It's going to be caught. It's going to be a touchdown for Darvin Richmond. Richmond on the post pattern from Trip Pinion will catch the 25-yard touchdown pass to put White County in front with 8:40 to play in the first quarter. The Warriors score first with Darvin Richmond. He faked the outside cut back into the post, and a pretty throw from Pinion to hit him in stride to put the Warriors in front, and the extra point coming from number 82, Noah Scythe, for White County. The kick is up, and the kick is good, but we have whistles. Let's wait and see. It is good, so the extra point is good with 8:40 to play in the first quarter. It is White County 7, Livingston 0. Back to Livingston right after this.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
So White County able to take the opening kickoff, take it downfield, and score on the first pass attempt of the game by Trip Pinion, a 25-yard touchdown from Pinion to Darvin Richmond to put White County in front. The extra point good by Noah Scythe, and Scythe will tee it up to kick off for White County. Daniel Bilbrey deep in the middle of the field to receive the kick. Caden Watzel on Daniel's left. Carson Parrott to the right of Bilbrey as Livingston drops back 3 return men on this kickoff from White County. Scythe to put it in play. Line drive, angling toward Watzel. He'll play it on a hop at the 15 to the 20 to the 25. Watzel across the 30, spins his way up to the 34, close to the 35-yard line before he's wrapped up by Isaiah Kelso there for the Warriors. And Livingston's going to come out with good starting field position for their first possession of the night, as it'll be the Wildcats. They'll say he got to the 35, so a 1st and 10 Livingston from their 35-yard line is Brody Coffey to lead the offense out for Livingston. Running back game to start tonight, Trey Coleman. Wide receivers, Carson Parrott, Daniel Bilbrey, Jake Hughes, and Will Brown for Livingston Academy, going from left to right across the field on the offensive side. We'll get the offensive line in just a moment as Coffey will take the snap. He'll hand off to Coleman. Coleman cuts it back to the left. Trey breaks a couple of tackles and going to pick up 9 yards on the first carry as he's very close to a first down. Going to be about a half a yard shy of that first down on the first carry of the night. He'll pick up 9 for the Wildcats. The center for Livingston, number 55, Nathan Hargis, as the Wildcats break the huddle. The left tackle is number 74, Leo Cardenas. The right tackle, number 72, Dawson Ledbetter. We'll get the guards in just a moment as Coffey will take the snap. He'll hand off to Coleman again. Coleman off the right side will take it across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play for Coleman, and a Puckett's Furniture first down on the first drive of the night for the Wildcats as they will move the chains on that first down. Wildcats guards are on the left side, number 65. That is Jamie Mansell on the right side. The right guard is number 75, Matthew Slayton. As Livingston going 4 wide, so that means Gage Hoffman starting the night on the sideline on offense for Livingston as they have the first down of the night with 7:15 to play in the first quarter, and White County leading by a score of 7-0. Jackson Bowles is checked in for Livingston. Coffey Dangerous pass. Bilbrey able to battle with the defender, a little 50-50 ball, and Daniel Bilbrey able to take it away and make the reception on one that was a ball that was going to be either caught or intercepted, and Bilbrey able to out-duel that defensive back Kelso and make the reception, pick up 6 yards on his first catch of the night for the Wildcats. So it'll be a 2nd and 4 now for Livingston Academy as they're into White County territory down at the 48-yard line. Wildcats trips to the near side with Bowles moving to the left of Coffee. White County showing blitz. Bowles going to run right up where that blitz came from, and Bowles going to move it all the way down to the 35-yard line. That'll be a 13-yard run for Jackson Bowles and a Puckett's Furniture first down. Puckett's Furniture on West Main Street in Livingston for all your furniture, appliance, and bedding needs. Also great gift items coming up for Christmas not too far away now as Livingston moves the chains, taking it down to the 35-yard line of White County. 1st and 10 Wildcats from the 35-yard line as, again, trips to the near side for Livingston Academy. Trey Coleman back in. They'll bring Weitzel in motion. The handoff will go to Coleman. Coleman straight up the middle. He's just going to lower his head and just move the pile forward up to the 31-yard line. Trey Coleman going to gain 4 on the play for Livingston and set up a 2nd down and 6. They'll give him 5 down to the 30-yard line. So a gain of 5 for Trey. And it'll be a 2nd and 5 now for the Wildcats offense. As they line up from the 30-yard line, Brody Coffey coming all the way to the near side to get the play call from head coach Matt Hauser. His Wildcats 3-6 on the season as the band from White County playing while Livingston has the ball. That's not allowed as Coleman will move to the left. Coffey will take the snap. Blitz coming. Penalty marker down. Coffey going to run to the near side. Now will run with it across the 30, up near the 25, brought down the 26-yard line. We'll check the penalty, though, as the tackle made there by Gage Stevenson. But there is a penalty marker in the backfield, and we'll see what the official has got. And it may be on the White County band. It may, let's see what the signal is here. That's going to be an illegal shift against Livingston Academy. So that'll take away the run by Coffey. It's a dead ball foul. We'll move it back to the 35-yard line where it will be 2nd and 10. I don't really know. I don't know if it's a rule or not, but I think it is that you can't be playing when the offense has the ball. If you can, they're doing the right thing, trying to cause trouble for the Livingston offense. Coffey will take the snap. He'll hand off to Bowles. Bowles up the middle, going to be met there in the hole by number 55, but Bowles able to rip away from him and pick up 5 yards. Finally bringing him down is going to be Colton Gentry, but not before Jackson Bowles will pick up 5 on the carry for the Wildcats, and will set up a 3rd down and 5 now for Livingston. Probably 2-down territory here for the Wildcats from the 30-yard line as they trail 7-0 in this first quarter clock winding down quickly. We're already under 4 minutes to play in the first quarter with White County leading 7-0. 3rd down and 5 for Livingston. Bowles to the right of Coffey. Coffey will hand off to Bowles. Jackson, not much there, but he'll lean forward to gain 3 and set up a 4th down and 2 now for the Wildcats offense. 4th and a long 2 from just inside the 27-yard line. Mason Anderson will check in for Livingston. He'll come in replacing Jackson Bowles. Anderson, the freshman for the Wildcats, has had some pretty good runs this season. He's going to get in there on 4th down now. 4th down and 2. Possession down here for the Livingston offense as they'll go for it inside the 30-yard line. Parrott and Bilbrey to the left. Weitzel and Brown to the right. They'll bring Bilbrey in motion. Coffee fakes the handoff to him. Coffee has some room on the left side. Coffee to the 25, to the 20, and steps out of bounds at the 19-yard line as Brody Coffee. It may have been a busted play, but he'll take it down to the 19 and pick up 8 yards on the run and a first national first down, rather a Puckett's Furniture first down. Puckett's Furniture on West Main Street in Livingston. Go by Puckett's Furniture for all your furniture, appliance, and bedding needs, as it's a first down Livingston inside the Smith Septic red zone. They're at the 19-yard line. Smith Septic, for all your septic needs, call them before you have a problem. 265-3575. Smith Septic for all your septic issues. Handoff will go to Anderson. Anderson going to be met right in the middle of the hole there for no gain on the play, maybe a yard, as he's going to be wrapped up by Isaiah Kelso along with A.J. Hunt. And it will be no gain on the play for Mason Anderson on his first carry. And we'll set up a 2nd and 10 now for the Wildcats. 2nd and 10 from the White County 19-yard line as Coffee will take the play into the huddle. 1:40 to play in the first quarter. Each team has had the football only once in this first quarter. The Warriors scored on their opening possession. Livingston inside the Smith Septic red zone now on their first possession of the night. 3-man front from the Warriors, but again, they walk up that middle linebacker, and now Livingston is going to have to take a timeout. Wildcats in the red zone. They don't want to miss this opportunity. They'll take the timeout with 1:20 to play in the first quarter, and White County leading 7-0.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase,
timeout taken by the Wildcats at the White County 19-yard line. The full moon, beginning to peek out from the clouds here tonight at Livingston Academy. I think they said there's going to be a lunar eclipse coming up tomorrow night, something that would be interesting to see. But that full moon on Halloween weekend prior to Halloween, those clouds rolling by, it looks a little eerie tonight here at Livingston Academy. Beautiful night, though, as Livingston will have it 2nd and 10 from the White County 19-yard line. Trip receivers to the right side for Coffee. Trey Coleman back in there as the running back for the Wildcats. White County showing blitz. They'll bring the left inside linebacker. Coffee rolling to his left. He'll pump, try to run, but can't get away. Coffee going to be wrapped up by Kelso, who's played very well. It'll be a sack by Isaiah Kelso, as Kelso will tackle Coffee for a loss of 2 on the play on the sack, and will set up a 3rd down and 12 now for the Wildcats offense. Wildcats facing 3rd and 12 from outside the 20, now at the 21-yard line. Livingston trying to answer that score by White County, but the White County defense with a negative play there to put the Wildcats behind the chains. Coffee with Bowles moving to his right in the shotgun formation for Coffee. Coffee going to run to his right, just moving the pocket, has some pressure, now tries to get away from it and can't do so. He'll be sacked on back-to-back plays. White County able to get back there and bring him down. That's number 44, A.J. Hunt, there on the sack for the Warriors all the way back to the 29-yard line. Will be a loss of 8 on the play and set up a 4th down and long now for the Livingston offense. And back at the 29, that's probably moved them out of field goal range for Livingston Academy, and they may be going to take another timeout here as they'll just let the quarter run out. So we're through 3 quarters. Wildcats won't have to use a timeout. They'll take the quarter break.
Hello, friends. I'm L.G. Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector.
White County, a couple of negative plays back-to-back for the Warriors defense is back the Wildcats all the way back to the 29-yard line. It's a 4th down and 20 for Livingston. They're going to send Dylan Watson out to attempt the extra point. So they are saying it is in his range. A 46-yarder coming from Dylan Watson on this attempt. If he can make it, Watson. Out of the hold of Brody Coffey. From 46 yards to start the second quarter. Kick is blocked. Blocked by White County. Watson going to pick it up, and he's going to lose yardage back to the 39. That was Darvin Richmond that got the block for White County. It'll be a loss of 10, and White County will get the football as the block there by White County. And they will stop that drive by Livingston on 3 good defensive plays in a row by the Warriors. The 2 sacks back-to-back, then the blocked field goal attempt by Richmond. Richmond has also caught the touchdown pass for White County tonight, so he's having a big game so far for the Warriors as they line up 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Pinion, deep drop. He's going deep down the near side. That one's going to be knocked away. Good defensive play there by Carson Parrott, or was that Trey Coleman? That's Trey Coleman back there to knock it away for the Wildcats. As Coleman coming from his linebacker spot to knock it away for Livingston Academy and forces 2nd and 10 now for the Warriors as Pinion with his first miss on a pass attempt tonight. He's only attempted 2. He's 1 out of 2. A touchdown and an incompletion now for the senior quarterback from Sparta. Pinion will take the snap. He'll hand off to Dowell. Dowell straight up the middle. He's going to take it across the 45 up near the 46-yard line where he's going to be brought down there. Tackle made by Seth Smith for Livingston. They'll say he got all the way up to the 48-yard line. So a gain of 9 on the play for Demarius Dowell. He's carried 5 times for 25 yards on the night, so a 5-yard average for Dowell, and we'll set up a 3rd and 1 for the White County offense. They look over to the far side for the play call. Of course, the head coach of White County is Curtis Beatty as Livingston shows blitz. Pinion, quick throw to the near side. That's caught for a 1st down in the Livingston Academy territory. Down to the 43-yard line will go number 11, Peyton Simpson, on his first catch of the night. Going to be a gain of 9 on the play for Simpson to move the chains for White County and pick up 1st down number 3 on the night as Peyton Simpson with his first catch, another former Wildcat football player and assistant coach down at White County. Quick play here, and the football came out on that one. And let's see if Livingston's come up with it as they tried to run it quick. Did White County, but the Warriors will fall on it with Pinion gain on top of it. He'll even gain a couple of yards on the play. As started to say, former Livingston Academy player Jordan Bailey, assistant coach down at White County High School as well for the Warriors. As Pinion with an H-back to the left side. They'll hand off to Dowell running behind that pulling H-back, and Dowell just going to drag people across the 35 down to the 34-yard line where Drew Goolsby will finally wrap him up along with Gage Hoffman there for the Wildcats. As it'll be a gain of 7 on the play for Demarius Dowell to set up a 3rd and 1. Quick handoff to Dowell. Dowell met in the hole by Goolsby and pushed back by Goolsby. Let's see where they say the forward progress was stopped. Is Dowell able to spin free? And Seth Smith had to wrap him up for Livingston. No gain on the play for Demarius Dowell. And it will set up a 4th down and 1 now for White County as they're going that hurry up are the Warriors. 9 minutes to play in the first half. 4th and 1 for White County. So Livingston's got a chance for a big stop here on a 4th down play. As they'll Fake the handoff. Pinion going to keep it. He'll pick up the first down, taking it inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Going to be a gain of 5 on the play for Trip Pinion. Trey Coleman there to make the tackle for Livingston, but Pinion will pick up a first down and move the chains. I said Gage Hoffman in on the tackle a minute ago. That was number 57 there for Livingston. Jordan Geist in on the stop for the Wildcats, and I just saw the 5, and it's Geist playing nose tackle tonight for Livingston there in the middle. Pinion takes the snap. Geist with some pressure. Pinion rolling out. Pinion will throw on the run. It's incomplete as Jordan Geist and John Geist gain some pressure on Pinion that time, forcing him to roll to his right, trying to throw on the run. And the pass incomplete. Will set up a 2nd and 10 now for White County. They're at the Livingston 29-yard line. Warriors leading 7-0 here in this first half. Again, a quick moving first half here at Tom Davis Memorial Stadium on this unseasonably warm late October night. Pinion fakes the handoff. He'll keep it. Pinion across the 25 will step out of bounds at the 22. Forced out there by Caden Weitzel, but he'll gain 7 on the play. Will trip Pinion and set up a 2nd down and short. Rather, a 3rd down and short. Now for White County, 3rd and 3 for the Warriors from the 22-yard line. Pinion going to move Dowell to his right side. The H-back is number 16, Owen Adams, there to the left side of the offense. They pull him and run behind him a lot, but he'll line up a little wider outside the tackle this time, so they may be going the other way. They'll throw it that way. Catch going to be made, but well short of the first down is Trey Coleman coming up to make the tackle quickly on Antonio Purvis, and Purvis going to lose a yard on the play on that tackle for loss by Trey Coleman. And it will be a 4th down again for the Warriors as they're quickly to the line of scrimmage. 4th and 4 for White County. Pinion will take the snap, and before he makes the snap, a whistle and flags going to be thrown. It's going to be an illegal substitution. It's going to be a false start on White County. It'll back them up back near the original line of scrimmage to set up a 4th down and 9. Now for the Warriors offense, they're back at the 27-yard line is White County. As they get a big penalty there to back them up and put them in 4th and long. Wildcats showing blitz on that far side as Goolsby comes up to show the blitz. They'll throw down the middle. The man is open and incomplete. Good defensive play down there to knock it away is Braden Story for the Wildcats. A Story deflected away from Darvin Richmond, the same play they scored the touchdown on. Story able to knock it away, and that's a Livingston Rental Center defensive play there by Braden Story to knock it away. Livingston Rental Center for all your equipment rental needs. Go see them on West Main Street in Livingston, just up the hill from the Dairy Queen there on West Main, right next to the Overton County News. Go by and see them for all your equipment rental needs. Is Braden Story with the big stop there to get the football back for Livingston and turn away the Warriors offense with 7:08 to play in the first half, and White County leading 7-0. Livingston back out there with Brody Coffey bringing Bilbrey in motion. Coffey going to run to the near side. Coffey on a called run will turn it upfield. He'll dive across the 25 and get to the 29-yard line. Gain of a yard on that one for Coffey, as he will pick up a yard for the Wildcats and set up a 2nd and 9. It was a called run all the way as Coffey just took the snap, tucked it away, and went right behind Trey Coleman. But White County did a good job stringing it out, making him run laterally and just giving him nowhere to turn up the field. Coffey going to move Coleman to his right. Brody will take the snap. 3-man rush. Coffey goes right side for Brown. It's incomplete. Went through the hands of Brown. Then he is hit hard by Darvin Richmond. Clean hit over there by Richmond as the high throw kind of stretched him out a little bit. Richmond saw an opportunity to get a clean hit on him, and he delivered a shot there and sets up a 3rd and 9 now for the Warriors. Coffey now 1 for 2 on the night. The one catch made by Daniel Bilbrey for 6 yards. 3rd and 9 now for Livingston. Clock stop with 6:19 to play in the first half. Warriors took the opening possession, marched it downfield, scored on a 25-yard touchdown pass. No one's tallied since then. As Bowles now in the backfield, they'll hand it to him. Jackson up the middle, trying to find a seam, but can't do so as that closed down quickly by number 7, Isaiah Kelso, who's had a really good game defensively early for White County. Bowles will pick up 3 on the carry as we're halfway through the second quarter with White County leading 7-0. It's 4th and 5 for Livingston. They'll have to punt the football away. Dylan Watson coming on to punt. White County going to drop deep to receive the punt. Peyton Simpson for the Warriors. As Watson to punt for the first time tonight. Snap is good. Pressure coming up the middle from White County. Watson just gets it away. It'll take a big Livingston bounce. They'll field it on the hop, and they've got a good return out of this. Across midfield into Livingston territory, Dylan Watson going to bring down Peyton Simpson. That one took a quick hop to Simpson. He's able to field it on the dead run, and with a full head of steam, takes it into Livingston territory all the way down to the 40-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. So that punt only nets about 11 yards after the return. Was a good punt in the air and on the bounce, but Simpson doing a good job with it. White County right back in Livingston territory, 1st and 10 at the Wildcat 40-yard line. Pinion, the quarterback, against a 5-man front for Livingston. Pinion fakes the handoff. He'll bring it to the right side, cuts inside, but can't get away from John Geist there to pull him down after a gain of 4 for Trip Pinion. And it will set up a 2nd and 6. Seth Smith in on the tackle for Livingston as well. 2nd and 6 for the Warriors offense. 2nd and long 6 for White County. Pinion takes the snap. He'll hand to Dowell this time, looking to get to the edge. Dowell trying to turn it up, and Coleman going to bring him down, but Dowell does a good job of working his way forward for a 4-yard gain on the carry. And it will set up a 3rd down now, 3rd and short for the Warriors offense. 3rd down and 2 with 4.5 to play in the first half. As White County marching downfield again with their possession here. They'll fake the Dowell. Pinion still got it off the left side. Breaks a tackle. Pinion in the open field to the 20, to the 10, to the goal line. Touchdown, Trip Pinion. 32 yards on the ground for the score. It comes with 4:07 to play in the first half, and White County goes in front 13-0 with the extra point coming up from Noah Scythe. Scythe to attempt the extra point, try to make the lead 14 for the Warriors. Out of the hold of Trip Pinion. Long snapper is number 52. That is Keaton Sparkman. Snap is good, places down, the kick is up, and the kick just gets over the crossbar. I think Livingston might have got a piece of that one, and it just scooted across the crossbar and goes through for the extra point with 4:07 to play in the first half. It is White County 14, Livingston 0.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
White County taking the lead on the 32-yard touchdown run by Trip Pinion. Pinion in the first half has carried now 6 times for, for 81 yards in the first half for Pinion as he scores with 4:07 to play in the first half. As a little dark, I had to find the numbers there again. As Pinion has thrown a touchdown pass, has now scored on the ground on a touchdown run, both longer than 20 yards. The pass of 25, the run of 32, as Scythe will kick this one away. Short kick fielded by Parrott at the 18, to the 20, to the 25. Carson up across the 30 to the 31, maybe the 32-yard line. So pretty good starting field position for Livingston after that return by Carson Barrett. Well, that's Braden Story in there for Livingston, number 7, checking in to make the return for the Wildcats. He got a pretty good return out of that one. And the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. They'll say he went down at the 31-yard line where the tackle was made. So 1st and 10, Livingston from their own 31. So the Wildcats coming back out as we're under 4 minutes to play in the first half. Clock sits at 3:58 to play in the second quarter, with White County leading now 14-0 here on senior night at Livingston Academy. Last football game of the 2023 season for the Wildcats. Coffee against a 4-man rush. Coffee will step up. Coffee will run to the 30, to the 35, and steps out of bounds at the 38-yard line as Coffee going to gain 8 on the run for the Wildcats quarterback. Gets him back into positive yardage rushing the football. Those couple of sacks hurt his rushing total. It'll be a 2nd and 2 now for the Livingston offense. Wildcats on 2nd and 2 from up at the 38-yard line of Livingston Academy. Mason Anderson in the backfield now for Livingston, and penalty markers thrown. I think they're going to have motion here against Livingston. Going to be a false start against Livingston Academy, a legal procedure. It'll back them up to the 34-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Livingston offense. 2nd and 7 from the 34-yard line for Livingston Academy. Man-to-man coverage on the wide receivers all over the field for this White County defense. They do have a deep safety back playing center field. They'll bring Hughes in motion. Coffee going to hand off to Coleman quickly up the middle. Coleman's going to have a short gain on the play before the tackle's made by White County after a pickup of 2, maybe 3 on the play. Tackle made by number 8, but we don't have an 8 on the roster. Winfrey, they say, as Coleman picks up a couple for the Wildcats. Sets up a 3rd and 5 now for Livingston Academy. Coleman will move to the left of Coffee as we move under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Possession down here for the Livingston offense, and penalty markers thrown once again as the referee comes to the near side. It's going to be a dead ball, false start against Livingston. So that'll back them up to the original line of scrimmage and set up a 3rd and 10 now for Livingston Academy. As the Wildcats wholesale substitutions right here, as they've gotten number 54 in as the left tackle right now for Livingston. That's Jordan Ficklin for the Wildcats, but they've got new wide receivers out there. Daniel Bilbrey staying out there for Livingston. Carson Parrott to the left side as Coffee will take the snap. Coffee going to throw deep. That's overthrown. That's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Simpson. Simpson to midfield on the return. Lost the football. Picks it back up and falls down. Carson Parrott made the tackle. Peyton Simpson with the interception. The first turnover of the night for Livingston as that one overthrown down the seam trying to hit Daniel Bilbrey. Simpson will pick it off. Then on the return, he just dropped the football. It bounced right back up to him. Was able to return it all the way to the Livingston 46-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 White County. So, again, a short field for the Warriors, but only 2:18 to play in the first half. So they're going to have to go to that hurry up a little bit as White County here in this second quarter. Livingston will get the football to start the second half. So the Warriors would love to add points right here after that turnover. Pinion, straight drop, comes near side. Man's open. Man's got the catch. Is making the catch is number 4, Gage Stevenson. See where they say he stepped out of bounds down the 34-yard line. Will be a gain of 12 to Stevenson for the Warriors. His second catch of the night. First down number 5 for White County. Stepped out of bounds to stop the clock with 2:08 to play in the first half. As Pinion, 4 wide receivers, inside the 35, down to the 34-yard line of Livingston. Pinion rolling to his left. Livingston has pressure. Pinion trying to run back to the right side. Will throw on the run, throws it out of bounds. Tried to get it downfield to Stevenson again, but threw it over his head and out of bounds. That's incomplete. And sets up a 2nd and 10 now for the Warriors offense from the 34-yard line of Livingston Academy. White County leading 14-0 here in the first half. They still have all 3 of their timeouts to the Warriors, so they can still work the middle of the field. Play clock only at 20 here, so no hurry by Trip Pinion right now. The official standing over the ball for something as they are getting a football from this near side. Now they'll throw it back to the White County sideline. Now they're going to reset the play clock to 25 and start it again for the Warriors as it was running out. Pinion will take the snap. Pinion straight run up the middle. Now bounces to the right to the 25. Pinion pushed out of bounds on this near side by Caden Watzel, but he'll gain 9 on the carry. Will trip Pinion and set up a 3rd and 1 for the Warriors. Again, out of bounds to stop the clock. For the Warriors, it wasn't a first down. They look over across the way. It may be close enough for another measurement for White County, and they are going to bring the chains in to measure to see if it's a first down. While they do that, let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. The Muscle Factory, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, E.B. Gray Jewelry and Gifts, Willow Grove Marina, Lucky Red Stables, Wascon Incorporated, Maynard Auto Sales, R&M Family Pharmacy, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Overton County News, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Livingston Family Healthcare, Livingston Dairy Queen, Bullseye Security, Livingston Regional Hospital, First Church of Livingston, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Jerry's IGA, Highway Tire, Puckett's Furniture, Milton Rains and Family, People's Bank and Trust Company, Farley and Sons Construction and Excavation, Farm Bureau Insurance, Highway 111 Deli, Livingston Dance Studio, Smith Septic Service, compliments of a Wildcat fan, 1806 Barbecue, Puckett's Family Dentistry, and Livingston Rental Center, our sponsors here on Overton Events. It is a first down for White County as they brought the chains into measure, and the Warriors will move the chains and will be a 1st and 10 at the Livingston 24-yard line. Pinion takes the snap. Pinion has pressure. He'll roll to his left. Pinion cutting upfield. He's going to be sacked. Sacked by Jordan Geist there to wrap him up for the Wildcats. A big loss here, and White County's going to take a timeout. Geist with that sack. That's a Livingston Rental Center sack by the Livingston Academy defense, as it'll be a loss on the play of about 12. Go by Livingston Rental Center for all your equipment rental needs on West.
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee.
Officially a 2nd and 21 for the White County offense as they are at the 35-yard line of Livingston with 1:15 to play in the first half. First time out of the half by White County. So they still have a couple of timeouts. Again, they can still work the middle of the field and be all right with the time remaining. Clock will stop on a first down, but a long way to convert that as Jordan Geist with the sack for Livingston Academy. 2nd and 21 for the Warriors offense. Pinion from the shotgun. He'll fake the handoff. Has pressure from Geist again. Pinion rolling to the near side. He'll throw on the run. That's almost intercepted as coming up trying to make the pick was Drew Goolsby. That was Jordan Geist with that pressure again. Straight up the middle, forcing Pinion to roll out. Then Drew Goolsby had a chance at an interception, diving to try to make it, but just couldn't get there, and it's going to set up a 3rd and long now for the White County offense. 2 downs to try to pick up this first down for White County. They scrimmage from the 35-yard line of Livingston. Long count by Pinion. Play clock at 7. Pinion will take the snap. He'll fake the handoff. He'll run up the middle. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Sacked there by Seth Smith. That's a Livingston Rental Center sack. Go by Livingston Rental Center on West Main Street in Livingston for all your equipment rental needs. On that Livingston Rental Center sack, a loss of 3 yards on the tackle by Seth Smith, and White County going to take their second time out of the half. It'll be a 4th down and 23 when we come back. It's White County 14, Livingston Academy 0.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact local agent Phil Marshall for your personal price plan today.
Call it 4th and 24 for the White County offense as they're at the Livingston 38-yard line, just outside the 38-yard line. The Warriors going to punt after a couple of big plays by Livingston, as they'll punt it away. Can't see the number of the punter. That one goes straight up. It's going to be a short punt. It'll take a little bit of a White County bounce inside the 20 down to the 16-yard line. Punter out there for the Warriors, number 5, Demarius Dowell is the punter. He'll pin them inside the 20 at the 16. Wildcats will take over with 45 seconds to play in the first half. 1st and 10 Livingston from their own 16. Here again, they will get the football to start the second half, so a big play here. You could put together a couple of scores. Livingston still with 2 timeouts and 45 seconds, a lot of time in high school football because, as we said, the clock will stop after first downs. Let's see how Coach Hauser plays this one here with his team trailing 14-0. Coffee will take the snap. Coffee, straight drop. He'll come sideline. Pass going to be dropped. Couldn't hold on over here. Carson Parrott had it go off his hands and incomplete. And it'll set up a 2nd and 10 now for the Livingston offense. Little out pattern there. Parrott had gotten open on the play. Just couldn't hold on there for Livingston. It's a 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 16-yard line. Jackson Bowles in the backfield. He'll move to the left of Coffee. Coffee will take the snap. They'll fake the handoff. Coffee will keep it. Tries to bounce it outside. Outruns the defender. Coffee to the 25, to the 30, and steps out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Going to be a gain of 17 on the run for Brody Coffee. And a Puckett's Furniture first down. Puckett's Furniture on West Main Street for all your furniture, appliance, and bedding needs. Also great gift ideas for Christmas getting closer every day. And a 1st and 10 Livingston from the 32-yard line. Coffee gain out of bounds to stop the clock with 33 seconds to play in the first half. So saving those 2 timeouts are the Wildcats, but they need some chunk plays right here, does Livingston. Coffee again going to run to the right side behind Bowles. Coffee, did they keep him in bounds? He's going to be sacked on the play, and he'll lose a couple. And he did get out of bounds, but a loss on the play. And it sets up a 2nd and 12 now for the Wildcats offense. He did get out of bounds over on the White County sideline. Again, that sideline, the grass didn't take really well over there at the field. This field is in great shape, but that's one spot there where it just didn't grow back, so it's hard to see the out of bounds line over there where that sand is. 2nd and 12 for the Livingston offense. Coffee will take the snap. Brody steps up in the pocket. Coffee going deep down the middle for Hughes. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete, as over there to knock it away was Peyton Simpson. Simpson has an interception on the night already and knocks that one away from Jake Hughes and sets up a 3rd and 12. Now for the Livingston offenses, we're down to 19.8 to play in the first half. As Coffee on the night, 1 for 5 throwing the football for 6 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception for the senior quarterback. 3rd down and 12 for the Livingston offense. They'll send 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 working the far side for the Livingston offense. Coffee takes the snap. He'll hand to Bowles. Bowles has nowhere to run there in the middle. White County just closing that gap. Tackle made there by number 55, Colton Gentry, along with number 4, Gage Stevenson. And White County's going to take a timeout. The Warriors will call it with 13 seconds to play in the half to force a punt by Livingston Academy. We'll take it with them. It's White County 14, Livingston Academy 0.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase,
White County using the timeout to force a punt from Livingston Academy on a 4th down and 12 for the Wildcats, as Dylan Watson coming in to punt. Last return by Peyton Simpson was a good one for the Warriors. He'll drop back at the 35-yard line awaiting the kick from Watson. So Coach Beatty wanting to give his return man a chance when he saw that he got a pretty good return on the last one. They got pressure as well. Snap is good to Watson. Watson gets this one away. He'll angle it away from Simpson this time to the near side. It'll bounce, take a big Livingston roll, and bounce out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So White County's got time for one play here at the end of the first half, as they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 25. Good punt by Watson, 44 yards on the punt. As the Warriors have it at their own 25-yard line, barring a defensive penalty. Only one play left in this first half, as Pinion leads his team out. The Warriors leading 14-0 on senior night in this week 10 of the high school football season. Other region games, Macon County and Stone playing tonight for 2nd place. Upperman is locked up 1st place. They're playing against DeKalb County, trying to put DeKalb County in the 4th spot. Pinion going to run it. Pinion going to be sacked by Gage Hoffman. Hoffman with the sack. That's a Livingston Rental Center sack by Gage Hoffman for a loss of 5. Livingston Rental Center on West Main Street in Livingston. Go by and see them for all your equipment rental needs, and that will be the end of the first half, as Gage with a big defensive play to close out the half. We're at halftime. It is White County 14, Livingston Academy 0. We'll have the halftime activities from here at Livingston Academy coming up right after this.
Welcome to the field, the White County High School Warrior Marching Band. The band is under the direction of and Chloe Johnson. Both are instructor Blake Smoke, drum major Brady Smith, and field commander Shane Barnes. Please join us as we travel on our practical selections include I was all to know what you did in the dark. I bet my life. Forget you. Thanks for the memory. Ladies and gentlemen, the White County High School Marching Band.
out the drive, and it's back to Livingston Academy. For the first time in ball game, Livingston went straight and down on their next possession. A punt was fielded by Peyton Simpson inside his own 50-yard line. Simpson will not pop the ball all the way down to Livingston Academy 50-yard line. It took only 3 plays after that to make it 50 yards on a touchdown run. Nothing. White County White County would get it back, even though the Warriors had down. They can do nothing on the drive. Forced to punt it back. Able to go first down on the next drive. They themselves stalled out of the yard line. And after one
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, the Livingston Academy Spirit of the Wildcats Marching Band. They present for your listening pleasure, Aurora, featuring the original music of Luke McMillan. The band opens with Aurora, which features a low brass ensemble and high energy, creating an exciting movement. The second movement is from In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins, featuring flute soloist Abby Huckabee and clarinet soloist Patience Coggins. And our final movement and closer is Rewrite the Stars in the musical The Greatest Showman.
You gotta understand what we're and if you don't believe that, put a song on Facebook. I'll tell you what. Yeah. Take a video. Yeah. Take a selfie video. Put it up. Say Taylor Swift in the background. And your video will be on Facebook. So thank you so much for that, but you can't have the band play. Absolutely. 14-0 the score here at the half. Let's take a look at some scores, and I'm going to some around the state as I find some of these interesting. Following Class 4As we do, Josh, Greenville and Elizabethton are playing tonight. Third quarter, 7-0 Greenville leads 8-0 Elizabethton 13-10 in a game we would expect to be that close. And when you start talking about playoffs for teams around the Upper Cumberland, at some point in time, you're probably going to run into a team like one of those two because they're among the elite here in the state of Tennessee. Yeah, you are.
Drum major Kinley Thompson, is your band ready?
And Farragut in a 10-10 tie. Maryville, a 6-3 season. You never call anything Maryville goes down because it plays such a big schedule. But Farragut at 3-6, that's with 6:30 left to play that game.
You may take the field.
Bull County has scored again, but York leading at halftime 21-12. The Dragons are 9-0. York's not really playing for anything tonight. They've got everything wrapped up. The only thing that might mean something for the Dragons to be undefeated for the regular season. I don't know if Coach Wright cares so much about that or not. I'll tell you, Upperman and DeKalb County in the second quarter low-scoring game, 7-0 over on the UCR Bay page. I wondered about this game because Upperman, so much emotion last week. They came out so fired up and just really ran away with that game against Stone Memorial. They come out of the flat tonight knowing they, as well, have already wrapped up the region championship. DeKalb County, though, playing some pretty good football and really, in the second half of that game last week, stifling Trick Pinion and the White County offense. DeKalb's as healthy as they've been all year. Yeah, that's interesting. I had to go back and So be DeKalb 27. Against some very good Cumberland County 10. They came up half Cumberland County 2-7, trying to pick up their third of the season. 11 goals at the time, nothing in the second quarter. Halftime in Warrensville, Lake County 14, Warrensville 14, and all of our all 14 going to the playoffs. What about Red Bull Extremes winning with Joe Burris last night? Moving that number 3 seed out of 4-1. They finished the regular season 5-5, and that's certainly a big step in the right direction for the program. We can also take Cookville they're at home in round one of the playoffs. I thought they were going to get That goes to show you that at a football friggin' right person, right attitude, right people helping, and gets out here and the hallway. I'm talking about elsewhere for certain kids, but get in those hallways and find kids that are good athletes that have some passion for some sports that may not have even been playing for whatever reasons. You can turn things around. It's entirely possible. See that certainly will. I think we will see a big step forward. Livingston next year as well. Watching the Happy Miller halftime show. Watch high school football on Tri-Star Landscape Doctor Company, Overton County Farm Bureau, on the Frontier 7 UCR Media Network. We're good. That's our deal. Yeah.
Three and 6 overall. They are 1-4 in region play. As White County to kick off, they've got out there Noah Sky to kick for the Warriors, as he will tee it up at the 40-yard line. Livingston coming out to start the second half on offense here, as the Wildcats been held to 58 yards in the first half. White County 155 yards, most of that from Trip Pinion. He's ran for 70 yards in the first half of play and a touchdown. He's thrown for 49 yards in the first half and a touchdown. So he has accounted for both their scores. Livingston going to drop deep the 3 return men again for the Wildcats, as it is Braden Story over on the far side of the field, Daniel Bilbrey in the middle of the field, and Caden Watzel on the near side of the field as Skyth to kick this one away for the Warriors, as he'll put it in play. Short kick here is taken by Story at the 20-yard line to the 25. Tries to go outside. Can't get to the edge, though, as a good coverage tackle there by White County, as coming down to make the stop, Demarius Dowell, along with other Warriors there making the stop. He'll return that one for 8 yards and set up a 1st and 10 for Livingston from their 29-yard line. 1st and 10 Wildcats as they look to get the offense going here in this second half. Still very much in the game, only 14-0 as we start the second half of play. Coffee will move Trey Coleman to his left. Coffee will take the snap. He'll hand off to Coleman. Coleman trying the right side. He'll move the pile forward, just keeps the legs churning over on that far side. Will be brought down over there by the Warriors. Making the stop there, Isaiah Kelso, along with A.J. Hunt. Kelso's made a ton of tackles in this game for White County. Pick up a 4 on the play for Trey Coleman. Will set up a 2nd and 6 now for the Livingston offense as they move it up to the 33-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats. Two wide receivers to the near side. Two work the right side for Coffee. Coffee takes the snap. Straight drop. Blitz coming. Coffee avoids the first rusher. Now in trouble. Gets away from a second, but can't get away from that third man that's going to bring him down right at the line of scrimmage. Might have gained a couple of yards on the run by Brody Coffee as Gage Stevenson in there to make the tackle as they had him on a blitz, but Coffee able to escape from that and pick up a couple and set up a 3rd and 4 now for the Livingston offense. As Coffee looked like he's going to be sacked by Cole Sims, who had an unabated path to the quarterback. Step him to the left of Coffee. Then the help got there, but Coffee still able to gain a couple on the play and set up a 3rd down and 4 now for the Livingston offense. Possession down here as White County shows blitz. They'll hand off. No, Coffee will keep it. Stumbles as he tries to take off, and he'll have a short gain on the play as he's going to be brought down there again by Kelso. Pickup of 2 for Brody Coffee, and it'll set up a 4th and 2 now for Livingston. Let's see. I think Coach Hauser may keep the offense out there, and he is. 4th and 2 Livingston from their own 37-yard line as the Wildcats look like they may be going to go for this on 4th and 2 as Coffee gets the play call from the near side. With the way that the Warriors have been able to burn the clock, there's not going to be a lot of possessions in this second half for Livingston, so they are going to go for it on 4th down here as Coleman lines up to the left of Coffee. 5-man front from the Warriors, and they jump off sides. That hard count by Brody Coffee will get the Warriors off sides and pick up the first down of the second half by way of the penalty. It's a Puckett's Furniture first down. Puckett's Furniture on West Main Street in Livingston. For all your furniture, appliance, and bedding needs, stop by Puckett's Furniture to go shopping there tomorrow. 1st and 10 Livingston from the Livingston 42-yard line as the Wildcats able to get White County to jump on 4th down. They'll keep this drive going. As we said, only down 2 scores is Livingston Academy. Coleman lined up behind Coffee. He'll move to the right of Brody. Now switches to the left side. Coffee takes the snap, looks to the near side. Now he's going to go deep down the sideline for Parrott. That one's going to be out of bounds and incomplete. Behind Parrott that time as Carson had gotten a step on the defender as he was being guarded over here by White County's number 9. That's number 5, Demarius Dowell, guarding Parrott and Carson had gotten a step behind Dow, but it was underthrown, and Parrott trying to come back to make the adjustment. The ball just kept drifting out of bounds and sets up a 2nd and 10 now for Livingston. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 42-yard line. Coffee waits on the snap. He'll take it. Now he'll throw the quick pass complete to Bilbrey. Bilbrey across the 40 to the 45 and steps out of bounds at the 45-yard line, they'll say. So a short gain on the reception for Daniel Bilbrey. Pickup of 3. He's the only player that's caught a pass tonight for Livingston. Coffee is 2 of 7 on the night now for 9 yards. No touchdowns, 1 interception for the senior quarterback on the evening. 3rd down and 7. Now for the Livingston offense from their own 45-yard line. Clock stopped as Bilbrey stepped out of bounds with 8:37 to play in the 3rd quarter. Coffee got Brown way out on the outside over on the numbers. Man-to-man coverage, bump and run over there by the defensive back for White County. Coffee may be wanting to look that way in that man-to-man coverage. Coffee will take the snap. He is looking to Brown. Brown going deep down the seam. That's overthrown, intercepted. Picked off by White County. Brown had a little contact. That's Simpson with his 2nd interception of the game, and he'll be brought down at the 46-yard line. Peyton Simpson has gotten both interceptions for White County as he'll pick that one off, as it was man-to-man coverage on Brown, and Coffee saw what I saw, that man-to-man coverage, and Brown a little bit bigger than the defender that was guarding him. But there was a little contact there that kind of knocked Brown off his route, and that forced the interception, the 2nd interception of the night by Peyton Simpson, 2nd turnover of the night by Livingston. White County will get the football at their own 46-yard line. So the Warriors get a defensive play. Trip Pinion will bring a man in motion. They'll make a little pass to him ahead. That's technically a pass there for that end around. And the tackle made there by Gage Hoffman, as on the reception is Antonio Purvis. Penalty marker down on the sideline here, right in front of the Livingston bench. They'll stop the clock. Let's see what the play is here. That would be a forward pass, as Pinion just kind of dropped it forward, but it did go forward. They do throw a flag over here on the near sideline. We'll see what the penalty is. Long discussion about it. It'll be a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against White County. So unsportsmanlike conduct against the Warriors, dead ball penalty. Going to be a gain of 2 on the reception. Then they'll back it up 15 yards and set up a 1st and long now for the Warriors offense. 1st down and 23 for White County. They mark down the number of the player with the unsportsmanlike penalty. A 2nd one, they'll be ejected from the game. 8:06 to play in the 3rd quarter. I didn't see what happened. The official on this near side, right at the Livingston bench, threw the flag. Second long for White County as they line up on the hash marks on this near side. Pinion with Dowell in the backfield with him will take the snap. He'll hand off to Dowell. Dowell up the middle. There's not much room as John Geist just stood him up after a gain of 4 by Demarius Dowell. John Geist, that strong tackle right there, as he just stood him up and wrapped him up in the hole. And we'll set up a 3rd and long now for White County. 3rd down and 20 for the Warriors. Pinion, straight drop. Pressure from Jordan Geist. Pinion rolling away from it. Pinion throwing on the run and throws it out of bounds. Receiver trying to come back to help him out is Purvis. Again, Jordan Geist with good pressure on Trip Pinion. Forces him to roll out of the pocket. Jordan has been back there in the backfield with him a lot tonight. Just hasn't let Pinion get real comfortable in the pocket as he's completed only 4 of 10 in the game for 50 yards on the night. And Dowell coming in to punt for White County. So Livingston gets a stop after the unsportsmanlike penalty, backs them up. Bilbrey and Parrott dropping deep to receive the punt for Livingston. White County going to split out Peyton Simpson. Like they might try to fake this. Snap a little high pressure by Hoffman, but they get it away. And Livingston will let it hit, and it'll take a big White County roll. Oh, Gage Hoffman almost got to that one. Dowell able to just barely get around him and get that punt away, and it gets a good White County roll all the way down to the Livingston 22-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats with 7:04 to play in the third quarter, as the Livingston defense with another stop there. And the Wildcats will have it. 1st and 10 at their own 22. Mason Anderson back in the backfield for White County. On the left side of the offensive line, the left tackle is Jordan Ficklin. The left guard is Jamie Matzel. The center is Nathan Hargis. Handoff will go to Anderson. Anderson, big hole up the middle. He'll gain good yardage. Tackle made again by Isaiah Kelso, but not before a 7-yard, maybe an 8-yard gain for Mason Anderson on his best run of the night to set up a 2nd and 2. Now for the Wildcats offense on the right side of the offensive line, the right guard, number 75, Matthew Slayton. The right tackle, number 72, Dawson Ledbetter for Livingston Academy. 2nd and 2 for the Wildcats as they'll bring Hoffman over to the left side as the tight end, as Livingston going 3 wide on this possession. Mason Anderson straight up the middle again will pick up 3, maybe 4 on the carry and pick up a Puckett's Furniture first down. Puckett's Furniture on West Main Street in Livingston for all your furniture, appliance, and bedding needs. A 4-yard gain for Mason Anderson and a first down for the Wildcats. Their second first down of the second half. 6 in the game now for Livingston Academy as they have it up to the 34-yard line where it's 1st and 10. Livingston halfway through this third quarter on a beautiful night in October here at Livingston Academy. Cloudy, overcast, but 70 degrees as we start the second half. Coffee up the middle. Coffee going to be close to another first down. He'll be about a yard shy on the quarterback keeper as Brody will pick up 9 on the carry for Livingston and set up a 2nd and 1 now for Livingston Academy. So the Wildcats trying to put together a drive to cut this down to 1 possession here on senior night at Livingston Academy, week 11, final regular season game for all high schools around the state of Tennessee. The playoffs begin next week. White County might have been offsides. They'll hand it inside to Anderson, and he's going to pick up another first down, I believe. Was it Anderson? Yes, it was. Mason on the carry, a pickup of 2 and a first down for, it is Trey Coleman. I thought it wasn't Anderson. It's Trey Coleman picking up 2 on the carry for Livingston. Puckett's Furniture first down. Puckett's Furniture on West Main Street in Livingston. Go by there to see them for some great Christmas gift ideas coming up for the Christmas holidays. 1st and 10, Livingston from their own 45-yard line. Wildcats continue to move the chains here on this drive. Jackson Bowles in the backfield now. Coffee, pass deflected at the line. I think A.J. Hunt got a hand on it, it looked like, on that one to force the incompletion. And it'll set up a 2nd and 10 now for the Livingston offense. Tried that little pass out in the flats, and I think Hunt got a hand on it there to deflect that one and force the incompletion. Clock stopped with 4:40 to play in the third quarter. Parrott to the near side. Hughes and Weitzel going wide to the right side. Hoffman, the tight end, will move over to that right side as they overload the boundary side of the field. They're going to run it in the middle with Bowles, and he's going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. No gain for Jackson Bowles as White County with a couple of good defensive stops. That'll set up a 3rd and 10 now for the Livingston offense. 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats from their own 45, and with 4:20 to play in the third quarter. Probably 2 downs here for Livingston if they can't convert on this third. Coffee with the play call. Livingston Academy. 3rd down and long. Bilbrey and Hughes wide to the left. Man-to-man coverage there by the White County secondary. Coffee takes the snap. Coffee steps up in the pocket. Brody has some room on the far side of the field. Across midfield, Coffee will sprint out of bounds at the 42-yard line. The 44-yard line, they'll say he stepped out. He'll pick up 11 and a Puckett's Furniture first down on that scramble by the Livingston Academy quarterback. Puckett's Furniture on West Main Street in Livingston. For all your furniture, appliance, and bedding needs, go by and see them at Puckett's Furniture. 1st and 10, Livingston to White County territory at the 44-yard line. Wildcats pick up their 3rd first down of this drive as they move the chains again and get into White County territory. Coffee with Coleman in the backfield with him. Brody will take the snap. He'll hand off to Coleman. Coleman straight up the middle, just keeps driving the legs and takes it inside the 40-yard line all the way down to the 38 on that run by Trey Coleman, where he's finally brought down there by A.J. Hunt. But Coleman going to pick up 6 on the carry for the Wildcats senior running back. Sets up a 2nd and 4 now for the Livingston offense. 2nd and 4 for the Wildcats from the White County 38. Again, a pretty quick-moving 3rd quarter as we're already under 3 minutes to play in the quarter, with White County leading 14-0. Coffee against a 4-man front. They blitz now. Coleman will get the handoff, and he'll take it off the right side. Looked like it was going to open up a pretty big hole, but all of a sudden, White County able to close it down and bring him down after a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Antonio Purvis, as Coleman will pick up 2 for the Wildcats. 7 carries, 31 yards on the night for Trey Coleman for Livingston Academy. It's 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats offense down at the 36-yard line of the Warriors. Livingston trying to keep this drive going. They'll hand off to Coleman. Oh, that's a hit right there, as Coleman just met by Kelso, Isaiah Kelso. Let's see where the forward progress is given to. It'll be a yard gain on Trey Coleman. But Isaiah Kelso, that's a pop right there as Coleman, his momentum going forward, and all of a sudden Kelso just stopped that and drove him back, and that's a big-time hit by a good athlete for White County. And it sets up a 4th down now for the Livingston offense. They're going to get Drew Goolsby onto the field. He'll replace Coleman. Also coming in for the first time on offense is number 22. That's Ethan Westmoreland checking in. So the Wildcats going with a bigger lineup on this 4th and 1. They've got to hurry a little bit now with the play clock down to 13. Got to get to the line of scrimmage as they'll hustle up there with this jumbo formation. John Geist in there as an extra blocker in the backfield, and White County jumped again. 2nd time that Coffey's got him to jump on a 4th down. That's a Puckett's Furniture first down by way of the penalty. And Coach Baden's not going to be happy with that. The encroachment on White County. Puckett's Furniture first down. Go by Puckett's Furniture for all your furniture, appliance, and bedding needs on West Main Street in Livingston. The Wildcats move the chains again down to the 30-yard line. 9 first downs in the game for Livingston, 4 on this drive, as the Wildcats just methodically moving the football downfield. And now the official over on this near side going to stop play, as the Wildcats coaching staff asking something over here. Not sure what the discussion is about. The referee and the back judge talking about something there in the middle of the White County defense, as there may be a problem with the play clock, as the back judge is the one that would keep it on the field. And the play clock may not be working. It is stopped right now. They're going over to explain something to Coach Curtis Beatty over on the White County sideline. Don't know that I've ever seen a back judge go to explain something. They're going to reset the play clock to 40. Usually it's the referee that goes, the white hat that goes to explain, but that time the back judge did. At any rate, Livingston has it 1st and 10 at the White County 30. Handoff to Anderson, straight up the middle. Mason with a good gain on 1st down. He'll pick up 7 as he's going to be wrapped up by Kelso again there on the tackle as Mason Anderson with a 7-yard run for Livingston. Call it 6, as they'll say the knee hit at the 24-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4 for Livingston. Could be the last play of the 3rd quarter here for the Wildcats as the clock runs with 25 seconds to play in the 3rd. Coffee going to move Goolsby to the tight end on the right side. Drew Goolsby, the tight end out there right now for Livingston. Coffee will take the snap. He'll hand off to Anderson. Mason spins down to the 20-yard line. That's going to be close to a 1st down for Mason Anderson. Let's see if he's got it. It will be a Puckett's Furniture 1st down as they'll move the chains. Puckett's Furniture on West Main Street in Livingston, and that's going to wrap up the 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 complete. It's White County 14, Livingston Academy 0. We'll be back to Livingston right after this.
Hello, friends. I'm L.G. Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit my money museum. It's in the back of Puckett's Furniture. I've got
ready to start the 4th quarter here at Livingston Academy as the Wildcats driving, trying to make this a 1-score game here on Senior Night 2023 as Livingston has held White County to only 3 plays, if I am correct, in the 4th quarter. They attempted 2 passes. They had 1 run. They had a punt. So this Wildcats defense stopped them on a 3-and-out. And now the offense has had the football the rest of the 3rd quarter. So this offense has been productive between the 20s, but haven't been able to punch it in yet as they're at the 19-yard line. That's at the Smith Septic red zone. Smith Septic, for all your septic tank needs, call them before you have a problem. If you need Smith Septic, call them at 265-3575, but call them for preventive maintenance and have them check out your septic system. 1st and 10, Livingston from the White County 19-yard line as the Wildcats come to the line of scrimmage to start the 4th quarter. White County a little late getting out there as they're going to have to hustle onto the field. The officials give them a little time to get everybody set. Livingston again moving Goolsby to the right side. They'll bring Bowles over here as the running back to this right side as well. The fake handoff to Bowles. Coffee on the slant pattern, underthrown. Did he catch it? Daniel Bilbrey diving after it, and Daniel caught it. Oh, baby. What a catch by Daniel Bilbrey diving at the 2-yard line. Got the hands underneath it to make the reception for the Wildcats. 17 yards for Daniel Bilbrey. And a Puckett's Furniture 1st down, 1st and goal for the Wildcats from the 2-yard line. Just inside the 2-yard line, maybe even the 1. What a catch by Daniel Bilbrey. 1st and goal Wildcats from the 1-yard line. Coleman in the backfield with Coffee. Coffee will fake it to Coleman. He's going to be sacked. That's a good defensive play there by Owen Adams in there to sack Brody Coffee for a loss of 4. So Adams with the negative play for the White County defense. Backs them up to the 5-yard line where it'll be 2nd and goal for Livingston. A minute gone in the 4th quarter. A score right here, and this game looks completely different here for the Wildcats. The way their defense is played in the second half, they would be right back in this one. But that negative play makes it a little bit tougher, backing it back out to the 5-yard line. Coffee takes the snap. He'll hand off to Coleman this time, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage. It's another great defensive play by White County. Cole Sims just meeting Coleman right there at the line of scrimmage and going to tackle him for no gain on the play and set up a 3rd and goal now for Livingston. 3rd and goal for the Wildcats from the 5-yard line. Brown coming back in for Livingston as he will check in for the Wildcats. Still 2 downs to try to score this touchdown if they can't convert on 3rd. Bowles in the backfield with Coffee. And I think Livingston takes a timeout. Wildcats going to call their first timeout of the second half with 9:44 to play in the fourth quarter. It's 3rd and goal Wildcats when we come back. Wildcats taking the timeout to be sure everyone's on the same page on 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line with 9:44 to play in the fourth quarter. Livingston trying to work their way back into this one here against White County as the Wildcats come up to the line of scrimmage. Couple of good defensive plays on 1st and 2nd down by White County. Livingston going power here. They'll hand off to Bowles. Bowles going to take it inside the 5, spins his way to the 4. Short gain for Jackson Bowles. That's going to be 4th and goal now for Livingston. They'll give him 2 down to the 3-yard line. So a pickup of a couple for Bowles, and it's 4th and goal from the 3 for Livingston. They say the 4-yard line's where he went down. So 4th and goal from the 4. Big play right here for both sides. A stop can just about lock it down for White County. A score for Livingston gets them back in the game. Coffee takes the snap. Coffee will keep it. Coffee rolling to the near side. Coffee in trouble. The ball comes out. The ball's loose. White County going to pick it up. They're going to try to return it. And that is Kelso picking it up, and he's going to be brought down by Dawson Ledbetter at the 25-yard line. And White County has held and forced the 3rd turnover of the night, but there is a penalty marker down on the play. Penalty marker at the 5-yard line, going to be holding against Livingston. That is declined, and White County will take over. So the Wildcats got it 1st and goal at the 1, but the White County defense with a big stand to stop the Livingston offense trying to get back into this one. And White County will take over with 8:49 to play in the fourth quarter, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So a huge stop there by the Warriors as Livingston had a chance to make it a one-possession game, but White County comes up with some big plays by Owen Adams and Cole Sims. Then that sack there to strip it away from Coffee to stop the 4th down play. Pinion in trouble in the backfield. He's going to be sacked by the Livingston Academy defense. Sacked there by Seth Smith, along with Gage Hoffman and Drew Goolsby in there for Livingston. That's a Livingston Rental Center sack there out for the Wildcats defense. Go by Livingston Rental Center on West Main Street in Livingston for all your equipment rental needs. They're open tomorrow until noon at Livingston Rental Center on Saturday morning. It'll be a pretty day tomorrow. Might be a good day to get the equipment you need to do some of that yard work that you needed to get done. It's 2nd down and 15 as Pinion will lose 5. Pinion to throw. Pass near side. Going to be caught by Darvin Richmond. He's tackled immediately by Braden Story after a gain of 6 to Richmond. Richmond with his second catch of the night, as that'll set up a third down, or rather it is third down and 8 for White County. So Livingston a chance to get a stop and get the ball back for their offense. Pinion just running down the sideline there with Dowell. It's going to be dropped. It's going to be fumbled. It's going to be recovered by Livingston. The Wildcats get on it, making the fumble recovery. John Hill for the Wildcats to force the first turnover of the night for White County, as the Wildcats get it back, and that's a Livingston Rental Center turnover for the Wildcats defense. Livingston Rental Center on West Main Street in Livingston for all your equipment rental needs. And with that recovery, it's inside the 20-yard line, and that's in the Smith Septic red zone. Go by and see them at Smith Septic. Call them before you have a problem with your septic system. Have them check it out and make sure everything is working properly. Smith Septic, 265-3575 for their phone number. First and 10 Wildcats. Handoff goes to Coleman, and he'll be brought down by Kelso after a gain of a yard. So Trey Coleman with a short gain for Livingston. Now the clock beginning to be a factor as Livingston trying to punch it in again. As Goolsby going to leave, Brown going to come in replacing him. So the Wildcats going back to the 4 wide set now from the 18-yard line, as they'll have it 2nd and 9 from the 18. Pistol formation as they start out. They always start in that, but very rarely stay. Coleman now will move to the right to move it to the shotgun formation. Coffee takes the snap. Pressure coming. Coffee steps away from it. Throws crossing pattern. Caught. Caught inside the 10 by Will Brown down to the 7-yard line. Going to be a gain of 11 on the play from Coffee to Will Brown on his first catch. And a Puckett's Furniture first down. Puckett's Furniture on West Main Street in Livingston for all your appliance, furniture, and bedding needs. And Dawson Ledbetter limping to the sideline for the Livingston offense on this 1st and goal play, as they'll get a new tackle in there. They're actually going to move Mansell over to the right tackle spot. The new left guard is going to be number 56, Frankie Guerrero. 1st and goal from the 7. The handoff goes to Bowles. Bowles inside the 5, drives his way down to the 4-yard line as he runs right behind that new left guard Guerrero and picks up, they'll say he went down at the 5. So a gain of 2 on the play for Bowles, and a 2nd and goal from the 5 for the Wildcats offense as we're halfway through this 4th quarter and a 14-0 White County lead, but Livingston knocking on the door again for the Wildcats. Bowles behind Coffee. 4 wide receivers as they spread this defense inside the 5. They'll bring Hughes in motion from right to left. Coffee gets a block. Coffee at the edge. Coffee to the end zone. Touchdown, Brody Coffee. 5 yards on the run for the Wildcats, and the Cats are back in it. After the score by Brody Coffee, that's an 1806 barbecue touchdown. 1806 barbecue on the square in Livingston. They've got sliced shoulder, pulled pork, barbecued chicken, all the fixings over at 1806 Barbecue as Coffee takes it in for the touchdown. The 5-yard run by Coffee to get them on the board with 5:36 to play in the 4th quarter, and all of a sudden, the Wildcats are back in it. The extra point attempt coming from Dylan Watson. Snap is good, place is down, kick is up, and Watson bangs home the extra point. So the Wildcats cut it to 7. We'll be back to Livingston in just a moment.
Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattress.
Livingston cuts it to 7 on the 5-yard touchdown run by Brody Coffee. With 5:36 to play in the 4th quarter, Wildcats have 2 timeouts. Still a lot of time with that 5:36 as they'll kick it to White County. White County very dangerous, but in the second half, they haven't done very much. 155 yards at halftime for White County. Since then, Livingston has held them to looking like only a yard in the second half. This White County offense is generated. Dylan Watson to kick off as he'll kick it away. Deep to receive is number 2. That's Xavier Gamblin, as White County thinking onside kick here. Maybe a little early for that, though, as Watson will kick it away. Gamblin going to field it at the 8, to the 10, to the 15. Gamblin bounces outside, and he's going to be brought down at the 20-yard line on a good tackle over there by Gage Hoffman on special teams for the Wildcats. And White County will start at their 20, but there's a penalty marker down out at the 27-yard line. Going to be against White County, so that'll back them up as they'll start at the 10-yard line, will the Warriors. So this defense by Livingston, a chance to get the football back if they can get a 3 and out here by the Warriors offense. A legal block in the back called against White County. They should take it half the distance to the goal, down to the 10-yard line. They'll put it at the 11, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. As little pressure on them now to convert a first down. Trip Pinion in the backfield. He'll take the snap. He'll fake the handoff. Pinion trying to go right. Pinion going to be wrapped up by Hoffman. Pinion gets back to the line of scrimmage, actually up to the 15-yard line for Pinion. But Gage Hoffman able to wrap him up after the 5-yard gain, and it's going to be 2nd and 5 now for White County. A little tempo here by the Warriors as they're quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Pinion will take the snap. He'll fake the handoff to Dowell. Pinion straight up the middle. He'll take it all the way to the 25-yard line. He'll gain 10 before he's wrapped up by Jordan Geist and Seth Smith there for the Wildcats. It'll be a first down for White County. Their first down of the second half, coming with 4:50 to play in the fourth quarter. The Wildcat defense has done an excellent job in the second half, but White County converts on that first down and a new set of downs for the Warriors with the clock running under 4.5 minutes. Pinion hands off to Dowell this time. Dowell has a big hole. Dowell will jump all the way up to the 34-yard line, the 35-yard line. Gain of 12 on the play for Demarius Dowell. And it'll be another first down for White County as they're quickly back up to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 from their own 35. Handoff Dowell again. Not much in the middle this time as he's wrapped up quickly by Seth Smith there for the Wildcats. Going to be a gain of a couple on the play for Demarius Dowell. And we'll set up a 2nd and 8 now for the White County offense with 3:56 to play in the fourth quarter. This tempo, though, as they're going to slow it down a little bit now. That's not using a lot of time off the clock between snaps. As we're under 4 minutes to play in the game. Pinion fakes the handoff. Pinion right off the right side. He'll take it across the 40, up near the 45. Let's see where they say he stepped out of bounds. It'll be at the 42-yard line. So Pinion will pick up 5. Pinion up to 85 yards rushing on the night. And it's 3rd down and 3 now for the White County offense. Clock stopped with 3.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Big down here for this Livingston defense trying to get the stop. They'll hand off to Dowell. Dowell up the middle, didn't get it. Dowell going to be pushed back. Wildcats make the stop. Jordan Geist in there along with Seth Smith on a couple of big plays. And Dowell going to gain 2. He needed 3. And it's 4th down and a long 1 for White County. Will they go for it here from the 44-yard line? They keep the offense out there. Coach Beatty may let the play clock run down and take a timeout. I think that's what he's going to do. and talk about it. Play clock still has 15 seconds showing on it, as they're going to let it run all the way down to 1 before they use the timeout for White County. And Coach Beatty will get it right there at 1 second on the play clock. Game clock at 2:36 when the timeout is called. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. The Livingston Rental Center, Puckett's Family Dentistry, 1806 Barbecue, compliments of a Wildcat fan, Smith Septic Service, Livingston Dance Studio, Highway 111 Deli, Farm Bureau Insurance, Farley & Sons Construction and Excavation, People's Bank and Trust Company, Milton Rains and Family, The Muscle Factory, Exit Rocky Top Realty, Walnut Grove Church of Christ, E.B. Gray Jewelry and Gifts. Off the right side, he's got the first down. Pinion takes it across the 45 up to the 48-yard line. John Geist there to make the stop, but a 4-yard gain for Pinion and a first down for White County, their third of this drive, and a new set of downs for the Warriors. Wildcats still 2 timeouts for Livingston, so they can stop the clock a couple of times. If they can stop them on this set of downs and still get the football back with about a minute left. That goes through the hands of Pinion. That's a live football. Pinion going to pick it up. Pinion will throw it up in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Oh, that's what Livingston needed right there. It forces a throw from White County, and the incompletion will stop the clock. So now the Wildcats can use those 2 timeouts after second and third down if they can get some defensive plays here. But almost a break right there for Livingston, as that one just went right off the hand of Trip Pinion. Tried to field it one-handed, it looked like. Got away from him, but heads-up play by Pinion to just pick it up on the dead run and then throw it to the sideline, but it's incomplete. That stops the clock with 2:04 to play in the fourth quarter. Pinion takes the snap. Pinion going to run with it. Pinion in trouble. Gets away in the backfield. Penalty marker down, as that's going to be a hold, I think, or maybe illegal use of the hands, as Jordan Geist has his helmet knocked off. Let's check the penalty here. It's going to be holding against White County. Geist going to have to leave. Coming in to replace him will be number 61, Adam Richards, checking back in. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty on White County, and it'll back them up. Let's see where it's from. The original line of scrimmage. They'll back it back to the 37-yard line. Actually, a yard deep in the backfield, so 2nd and 21 for the White County offense, and that's a big call right there to put them way behind the chains for White County. Call it 2nd and 20, as they're keeping the door open for Livingston Academy. Pinion from the shotgun. They start the clock so they can burn a little time here with the game clock running. Play clock at 7. Pinion let it run down as close to 0 as he can. Will take the snap. Pinion has pressure. Pinion rolls away from it. Pinion bounces outside, and Seth Smith going to chase him down. Won't be a sack. It's right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play for Pinion, but Livingston will get the stop there as Seth Smith going to chase him down and set up a 3rd and 20 now for White County, and the Wildcats going to use their second timeout. They'll take it with 1:26 to play in the fourth. It is a 3rd down and 20 for White County when we come back.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Third down and 20 for the White County offense. The game on the line right here. A stop by Livingston. They can force a punt. They can get the football back for their offense and still have a chance here in this fourth quarter. White County's got a long way to go to move the chains. They've got to get all the way to the Livingston 42-yard line. Pinion from the shotgun. Dowell in the backfield with him. Pinion will take the snap. He'll hand to Dow. Dow running off the left side. Dow gets to the edge. Dow lowers his shoulder and takes it into Livingston territory where he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Stopped there by a host of Livingston Academy tacklers. Jake Hughes, Carson Parrott, Braden Story in on the tackle. It's going to be a gain of 16 on the play for Demarius Dow, as he'll move up to 72 yards rushing. We've got Pinion with 89 on the ground. It's 4th and 4, and Livingston going to use the timeout as they say that he was inbounds when the forward progress was stopped. So the timeout called by Livingston. We'll keep it here as we want to say thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible, as they have made it possible for us to bring you Livingston Academy Wildcats football all season long. We appreciate them. Let them know that you appreciate them making it possible for you to see these games either live at home or in tape delay fashion. As we'll tell you, coming up tomorrow on the 28th of October, we'll be up on the square at Halloween. Come out and be part of the costume contest at the Halloween celebration on the square in Livingston. That will be on Overton Events, and you can vote for the winner. We'll have the costumes posted on our website, on Facebook, and on YouTube, and you can be part of it. You can vote for who has the best costume at the Halloween event tomorrow. 9 different age categories coming up tomorrow. 4th down and 4. Livingston trying to get a stop with 1:14 to play in the 4th quarter. Wildcats use their last timeout. Pinion looking over to Coach Beatty. You don't have to wait here. The play clock not going. 4th down and 4. Pinion will fake the handoff. Pinion in trouble. Pinion is going to be sacked. Oh, baby. Livingston has stopped him. Big time play by the Wildcats. Jordan Geist leading the way. Gage Hoffman officially with the sack, as Gage will tackle him for a loss of 4. That's a Livingston Rental Center sack of Trip Pinion, and maybe not a bigger one all year than that sack by Gage Hoffman, as the Wildcats will take over at their own 47-yard line. 1:06 to play. Livingston Rental Center on West Main Street in Livingston for all your equipment rental needs. So the Wildcats 53 yards away from tying this one with a touchdown and extra point, or maybe taking the lead with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Still 1:06 to play in the game. Coffee will take the snap. Blitz coming. Coffee rolls away from it. Coffee in trouble. They've got it. Sacked by White County back at the 38-yard line. They'll say at the 40. Now they've got to hurry. 7-yard loss for Brody Coffee. But the game clock running at 47 seconds. They've got to hurry and get set. 2nd and 17 for the Wildcats offense. Coffee will take the snap. Blitz coming around the outside. Coffee in trouble. Throws over the middle. It's caught. Jake Hughes has a Puckett's Furniture first down at the 41-yard line. Jake will pick up 19 on his first catch of the night and move the chains for Livingston Academy. Wildcats quickly up to the line of scrimmage to spike it there and stop the clock. But they've got it 2nd and 10 now at the 41-yard line of White County. 30 seconds to play. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats as they got up there to spike that one. Jake Hughes on a little crossing pattern. Makes his first catch of the night. Picks up 19 yards. As coming back in the ball game for the Wildcats, Dawson Ledbetter. He replaces Leo Cardenas, who came in to play the right tackle spot. I think it should be 2nd and 10. They've got first down over on the far side. He spiked it to stop the clock, so it's 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Coffee takes the snap, rolling to his right. Coffee going to throw near side. Man's wide open. It's Brown. Brown inside the 25 and pushed out of bounds at the 22 as gambling there to push him out of bounds. Brown's going to pick up a Puckett's Furniture first down, a gain of 20 on the play for Will Brown, as they'll say a gain of 19 for Brown. So Will move the chains for the Wildcats. Clock stopped with 22.5 seconds to play from the 23-yard line. Clock will stop on a first down, but you got to be careful right here. Coffee throwing deep on the out pattern, knocked away. Jake Hughes was the man out there. It's knocked away by number 15, Cole Sims, there to knock it away for White County. Hughes had gotten a step, but great closing speed by Sims, able to get there just in time to get that right hand on it to knock it away, as Hughes was right there at the goal line with a chance to punch it in, but couldn't do so. Third down. They say 2nd and 10. We've got 2nd and 10 on the board. It will be 2nd and 10. They picked up the first down. So 2nd and 10 Wildcats from the 23. Clock at 17 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Time for a couple of plays, but you got to be careful, like I said. Coffee steps up. Coffee now rolling to his left. Coffee pump fake. Coffee got to get out of bounds, and he'll do so. He'll stop the clock with 8 seconds. That's a Puckett's Furniture first down. Puckett's Furniture on West Main Street in Livingston for all your furniture, appliance, and bedding needs. It's a gain of 12 for Brody Coffee. And it'll be a 1st and 10 Livingston inside the Smith Septic red zone. Smith Septic, call them before you have a problem with your septic system. Smith Septic, 265-3575 for all your septic needs. It's 1st and 10 Wildcats from the 14-yard line. 8.3, you can take 2 shots at the end zone here. You can't take a sack. You can't be tackled in the field of play. Coffee rolling to his right. Coffee steps up. Coffee in trouble. Coffee throws to the goal line. Knocked away and incomplete. Broken up by Darvin Richmond, and we're down to 1 play. 0.7 of a second for the Wildcats. Quick finger on the referee up in the booth. It's not a home person running the clock. It is a referee that is assigned to the game that runs it. So Livingston with 1 more play to try to cut this to 1. Coffee bringing the play in from the sideline. 2nd and 10 from the 13-yard line officially. Wildcats break the huddle. 4 wide for Coffee. Bowles coming to the right side. Coffee will take the snap. Coffee steps up in the pocket. Brody throwing to the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Tried to hit Hughes, and it's incomplete. And White County's going to hold on and win it. Couldn't make the connection. Coffee had seen him come open, but the pass falls incomplete, and White County will win it by a final score of 14-7 over Livingston Academy. With the win, White County will even their record at 5-5. They'll go to 2-4 in region play. With the loss, Livingston going to drop to 3-7. They'll go to 1-5 in region play. That's going to wrap up our coverage of Livingston Academy high school football season this season. We want to say thank you to new head coach Matt Hauser for being so cooperative with us throughout the season. We appreciate all his help. He's been great to work with and look forward to working with him many years on down the road as White County wins it 14-7 over Livingston Academy. That's going to wrap it up tonight. Thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. This is Craig Cantrell saying good night from Livingston Academy.
Hello, friends. Josh Ford with Puckett's Furniture since 1954. As you know, Puckett's has been in continuous operation for over 68 years, selling high-end quality brands to thousands of families throughout Middle Tennessee. Did you know we have a low price guarantee? If within 30 days of your purchase, you find the same item advertised for less under like terms and conditions, Puckett's will refund you the difference plus 10% of the difference. That is our commitment to you. Puckett's Furniture since 1954. Come on down. Hello, friends. Are you in the market for a new mattress or bedroom suit? Puckett's Furniture is your Tempur-Pedic and Sealy Posturepedic mattress dealer. Take advantage of Puckett's low price guarantee, plus up to 80% off of our Jameson solid latex mattress sets, putting thousands of dollars in your pocket. Queen mattresses starting at $599. Come check out our large inventory of solid wood bedroom suits before these ridiculously low prices are gone forever. Financing also available. Puckett's Furniture since 1954. Come on down.
Hello, friends. I'm LG Puckett with Puckett's Pond. I'm a professional numismatist and a 60-year member of A&A. I'm a strong buyer and collector of coins, gold, silver, and precious metals. If you want to buy, sell, trade, or pawn, then come on in and visit my money museum. It's in the back of Puckett's Furniture. I've got a free gift for the kids, and I'm ready to serve your precious metal needs. At Puckett's Pond, 1125 West Main Street in Livingston.
Come on down.